We on the cruise. Joy ride with my niggas spinning down the fucking lane, making moves. Ayy, making that move, making that big money moves. I got money flowing in on my sleep, nigga, right when I snooze. Ayy, right when I snooze, right when I cannot lose.
What's up, gang?
And we back in this thing, and welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back. So today we gonna be reacting to eating magic brownies. Now, before we get to the video, I need to leave a like, comment, subscribe, join the gang. So, when was the first time you did? Because I know it was with me and Dre, bro. I gotta save that story time for when me and him tell that story, because that story is. When I tell you, bro, I couldn't just make sense of the situation, what was going on around me. But you remember the first time you did it? I remember our first time doing it.
But that was the first time I was like, I just couldn't remember anything.
Bro, when I tell you, my baby was stuck at the door, she was like this.
Stop.
She was like this. She couldn't put the key in the door, man. But hey, y'all let us know y'all stories down below, cause our story was crazy, bro. We was walking, you know, young couples. We ain't had no car yet. We was walking, we enjoying our time. We thought it would be,
just walk around neighborhood.
Right, we thought it would be cool. We tried to be cool and eat. It was a cupcake, not a brownie though. And he did tell us not to eat. He did tell us to eat half. Well, we ate a full each, or did we eat half?
I think we did.
We eat, because we also did like one too. So don't do that if you're not planning nothing for the day, because your ass is not gonna be able to do nothing. Because just luckily I was bigger than her, maybe because it was her body weight at the time. Her body really couldn't handle that, but man, that shit was so crazy. When I tell you, I had to put her in bed and tuck her in, cause she wasn't moved. Like, she was not moved. She was just
stop.
She was just sitting there. But hey, y'all hit that notification bell. Make sure y'all don't miss a video. And if y'all new, y'all hit that subscribe button and join the gang. We upload twice a day, but not on Sundays. So without further ado, let's get to the video. I hope I'm recording.
And as soon as I said that, Jeff's face changed from happy and magical to extremely concerned. He was like, no, I told you not to eat more than half, bro. Have you ever had magic before? I'm like, no, but I don't see why you're tripping. I ate the whole brownie like 20 minutes ago, and I still don't feel anything.
Didn't feel shit.
Right after saying that, I hear, yo, somebody need to get me a doctor, man.
Right.
Somebody help me, man. Yo, take me to the nurse, dog.
Right, y'all, that shit crazy, y'all. Like, for real. If y'all ain't tried it,
so if by now I haven't
look, if y'all ain't tried it before and y'all do want to try it, be in the safety of your own house. That's all I recommend. Don't, for first time eaters, if you go out, be with a group of people, cause that shit really will fuck you up bad. Like, I'm telling y'all.
And thoroughly shattered the illusion that I was the angelic, perfect kid that my parents believed I was back in the day. This video will surely fix that. So this takes place back in high school, back in Jamaica. Yeah, man, I was about 14 years old. So one morning I get to school and I'm just chilling in my home classroom before the first school bell rings.
Don't do it at 14.
I was 18 when I first tried it.
Do it when you're adult.
Right, because I was 18 when I first tried it.
He said 14.
One of my boys.
Yo, I know somebody that was smoking when they was 11 and 10, though. His little brother was.
Oh, Jeff comes up to me with a big smile on his face. He's
like,
like, yo, Don,
yeah.
how much money you got today, man? So automatically, I'm like, God damn, boy, I just got to school, man. Why is you begging me for money already, dog? Can't I live? He's like, Don, chill. Just tell me how much lunch money you got, man. So I'm like, $500. This is Jamaican dollars, of course.
But
And at the time,
it's not that
$300
much.
was a reasonable amount for a day's worth of lunch money. But
It's
my
not that
mama
much.
loved me a little bit extra, so you know. She
500 here is probably
$500.
what,
Just for
$5,
context,
$50.
back then, 100 Jamaican dollars was equal to like $1 American dollar.
he's only
So I told him
$5.
how much money I got, and then he was like, cool, okay. You should go half with me on a brownie. So I'm like, brownie? What
Right.
brownie? Is there like a bake sale going on or something? Jeff's like, Don, no, bro, I'm talking about Leroy's brownies, dog. So I'm like, oh snap, Leroy? That big dark skinned dude? Nah, I'm good. I know Leroy. Looks like the kind of guy that would scratch himself and then put his hand back in the batter without washing his hands. I think I'm gonna have to take a hard pass on that one. Then Jeff was like, Don, you don't know about these brownies, huh? I'm like, what about them? Then Jeff's eyes lit up in that special way that people's eyes light up
Look
when they
at
know
we
a
had,
secret
bro.
that you don't. He leans in and whispers, Don, these are magic brownies. I look at Jeff and I'm like, you're kidding. He doesn't even say anything. Just stood there smiling.
Right.
I gave Jeff all of my lunch money. You see, by this time, a lot of dudes in our grade were experimenting.
I
with
think I tried it
magic.
twice
They were only
my whole
using
life.
magic inhalers, and that didn't.
Wait,
really
what did I inhale? I feel like that'd be dope. I ain't never
But
had
I
one.
was still curious about magic. So when Jeff told me about the magic brownies, I was like, that sounds amazing. So yeah, I was like, sign me up. So Jeff takes my money and dips out. 10 minutes later, he comes back to me and hands me my brownie wrapped up in foil paper. He tells me that I should wait until lunchtime to eat it and that I should only eat half. So I'm like, cool, I got it. I was pumped. I couldn't wait till
We don't
lunch.
never
Fast
listen.
forward to
Please listen.
lunchtime and everybody has brownies. Like Leroy made bank that day, man. So I find Jeff and I'm sitting with him and
That's
a group of
crazy.
friends, and then
Everybody
we all
in the
ate
school.
our brownies. So we're sitting there and 15 minutes or so passes, and I'm not really feeling anything. Also, lunch was gonna end in less than 30 minutes.
Ooh.
So I started to get a little impatient. On top of that, I spent all my lunch money on this dang brownie. So your boy was high-key hungry. I didn't have anything else to eat. So
He ate it without it, only
Ate
an
the
empty
I
stomach.
ate the rest of the brownie.
Yeah.
The whole thing. I ate the whole thing. I
'Cause-
even
and
licked
he
the
ate it on
icing
an
off
empty
the foil
stomach.
paper,
Y'all,
man.
please
so I'm
eat.
sitting there, and then Jeff comes over to me, and he's like, yo, Dom, man, how you feeling, bro? And then I'm like, I'm kind of hungry, man. And, a little disappointed. I ate the whole brownie, still pretty hungry, not really feeling any magic. And as soon as I said
Right.
that, Jeff's face changed from happy and magical to extremely concerned. He was like, no, I told you not to eat more than
Right.
half,
He
bro.
feel like Kevin Hart.
Have you ever had magic before? I'm like, no, but I don't see why you're tripping. I ate the whole brownie like 20 minutes ago, and I still don't feel anything. And right after saying that, I hear, yo, somebody need to get me a doctor, man. Somebody help me, man.
In his head?
Take me to the nurse, dog. I look over to where the noise was coming from, and I see this dude, let's call him Amari, screaming and running across the schoolyard. Then he gets tackled by some of the other students. They bring him
Kim folks,
He
Kim folks' sister did it with her Kim folk and called him, told you need to go to the hospital.
They tripping. He gonna get them in trouble at
That shit
school.
was hilarious. He told me they was talking about they didn't go to the
and my
Right.
man is tripping hard. He was sweating, mumbling gibberish, trying to take off his shirt, just completely losing it. So I'm like, yo,
See,
what
some people
happened?
can't handle
Then
it.
one of his friends was like, man, that boy ate a whole brownie, dog. I guess Leroy made this batch extra strong.
He's sweating.
I instantly begin to panic. I mean, I was going to die. Certainly, I was going to die, obviously. Here's why. Amari was one of those dudes that was known to take part in the use of magic inhalers after school. So you understand what I'm saying? This guy was an experienced magic user.
That
He was an
nigga.
experienced magic
Crazy.
user and was still going insane. I, on the other hand, have never used magic. And I ate the exact same amount of brownie as he did. I was f***ed. So there I am, just panicking internally, awaiting my certain
Right.
death. I was sweating profusely.
'Cause that shit
I
will
was
sneak
sick
up on
just
you.
from the worry and anxiety. Then Jeff comes over to me and is like, yo, Don, how you feeling, man? And then I was like, I don't know, bro. I still don't feel anything too crazy, man. And he was like, as soon as I said that, bam, it hit me. And here's the thing when it comes to eating magic. Unlike inhaling it, when you eat it, it doesn't gradually come on to you.
It sneak up on you.
You're fine. Just chilling. And then out of nowhere, it's like a magical fairy
So she
comes
can
over you
move.
and bashes you over the head with her magic bat, sending you straight
how you look,
to
dog.
La La Land. I was gone. It was so bad that I ended up skipping all my classes after.
I would've went home.
There were 3 distinct feelings that I remember from being under magic spell. The first was that time was moving in slow motion. And I don't just mean my sense of time, which did happen. The last 10 minutes of lunch felt like an hour. But I mean visually. The best way I can describe it is like a visual echo. For example, let's say someone waved their hand in front of my face. It was like their hand left a trail of hands as it moved along its path. It completely tripped me out. The second feeling was that my sense of touch became hyper-stimulated. I remember just sitting on the floor in complete agony because the wrinkles in my uniform hurt when my skin rubbed over them. Like I would rest my arm on my pants and the bulges in the fabric felt as if they were trying to pierce through my skin. Absolutely
That's crazy.
Awful. The last feeling was severe anxiety. I can honestly say that this was the first time in my life where I experienced a real traumatic panic attack. I was so worried. About what, you ask? I remember in particular, I was dreading that my mom was going to pick me up from school and see that I used magic. And then kill me. So for like the 4 hours between lunch and when I was supposed to get picked up from school, I just sat on the floor, panicking that my mom was going to be just so disappointed and angry with me. But here's the thing. My mom never picked me up from school.
What?
And I mean never. She has a 9-to-5 job. She's a manager at a bank. She's never picked me up from school.
And then she
but
picked
for
you up
some
the
reason,
reason.
I was convinced that she was coming to get me. And when she did, she was going to murder me in front of all of my friends. But of course, instead...
You honestly don't even know how long a brownie lasts, right? Because you went to sleep on it. Honestly,
I think I went to sleep.
I know one time I went to sleep and woke up and I still felt it, so... At least, I feel like a brownie will at least last 4 to 5 hours if it's strong enough.
Taxi cab picked me up. The same taxi cab that had been picking me up every day from school for the prior 3 years. So when I say that it made no sense that I was convinced that my mom was gonna pick me up, I mean, I have absolutely no idea why I thought
But
that.
I wouldn't even took it at school,
that's what
though.
eating magic can do to you. Especially when you eat it at 14 years old. So
Right.
I get home and I immediately just went to bed. I slept for like 4 hours,
You
got up,
went to
and
sleep.
then proceeded to eat all the food in the house. All of it. Like everyone's dinner that my aunt had cooked that afternoon and put in the fridge. Like 4 plates of food, my G.
Right.
Eat all
But where did it go? It's the showing now, but...
Moral of the story. Kids, don't do magic, man.
Right,
It's,
don't.
Don't.
Powerful
Until
stuff.
you get older.
Bro.
And not at school.
Right.
Especially.
That's gonna give copyright. But hey, for real, man, wait till y'all older, man. And me personally, if you're not gonna do it around people you trust, do it in the lonesome of your home so you won't get in trouble or you won't be seeing shit. Because man, that shit if you get the right one, that shit is powerful and it will have you tripping out. One time I was sitting in a chair and I was doing backflips in a fucking dark ass space. Like it wasn't even a room, it was just space. I was just closing my eyes and I'm just doing backflips in the chair, like I'm floating. So y'all be careful if y'all do try. I'm not telling y'all to try, but if y'all are, I know I got young kids on here. Wait, cause y'all not missing nothing. Just wait. Wait till you at least get older, you get your job, whatever you want to do. Cause me personally, I don't do it like that. I do it here and there again. But like I said, y'all tell these our stories down below. Y'all let us know how y'all first experience was if y'all had experience already. So before we get out of here, y'all need to hit that subscribe button. Get us to 5K before May. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.